hands, they're powerless!
Please, no. We mean you no harm.
Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. In today's video, we're going to be looking at 5 insanely strange signs of aliens and alien life. Before we do jump into it though, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video. Alright, let's jump into it. So one of the biggest debates in the whole of humanity is whether aliens are real or not. Personally, I believe aliens are real, however perhaps don't look like what you see in the movies. For any of you non-believers out there, maybe today will change your mind. At our number 5, we've got the Rendlesham Forest. Described as Britain's Roswell, the story here is that over a series of nights in 1980, alien-like activity was spotted. Multiple personnel at the nearby Royal Air Force Base in Suffolk have said to have seen a UFO. The fact that they were high-ranking soldiers adds credibility to their story of lights in the sky, damaged trees, and abnormally high radiation, and even a report of finding an actual spacecraft. Today, the incident is commemorated by a triangular spaceship-looking statue placed in the so-called original location.
US servicemen saw an alien spacecraft near their Air Force Base in Rendlesham Forest in Suffolk in 1980.
Next up, at our number 4 spot, we've got the Tehran UFO sightings. Sometimes called the most documented UFO encounter ever by the believers, the Tehran UFO sighting incident of 1976 definitely took the Iranian military by surprise. It was late at night in the city of Tehran, Iran, when the citizens began calling the Air Force Base to inform them of bright lights being seen in the sky. They couldn't find anything on the radar, however when a commander went outside, he saw the lights with his own eyes, and then ordered pilots and fighter jets to go up and investigate. The pilots all strangely reported their instruments not working and that the light strobing between various colors. They even considered firing at the strange object, however it was said that strange malfunctions in the plane weapons didn't allow them to do so.
Senators received a classified briefing about UFOs at the Pentagon, or in current lingo, unidentified aerial phenomena. You may have
Next up at our number 3 spot, we've got the Flatwood Monster spacecraft. On September 12, 1952, one of the world's creepiest monsters were discovered in West Virginia. A 10-foot entity with glowing eyes, along with diamond-shaped eyes and a shadowy exoskeleton. This was the Flatwoods Monster, an extraterrestrial. Like all good aliens, it also was said to have a spaceship. The ship was described as a pulsating glowing ball of red light that hovered above the ground. The draft was first seen flying across the sky earlier in the evening by 3 young boys who went out trying to search for it. After tracking it down, they were said to have found the monster lurking in the shadows.
The whole thing happened at dusk, and there were a number of young people going off into the woods, and
Swiftly moving into the number 2 spot, we've got the Black Knight satellite. People are never beyond suggesting that NASA are involved in tons of top-secret cover-ups related to alien life. And one of the well-known conspiracy theories originated from photos of a mysterious unknown object orbiting our planet. While the images were released by NASA in 1998, there are multiple reports of the unusual object in 1899. Back then, it was supposedly heard through unusual radio transmitters. While conspiracy theorists say this was an alien satellite that could be up to 13,000 years old, NASA says it's nothing more than a thermal blanket lost during a routine mission.
Astronomers call it Oumuamua, which in Hawaiian roughly translates to first-time visitor from far away.
And finally, moving into the long-awaited number 1 spot, we've got the Hill abduction. In 1961, Barney and Betty Hill were driving home after a romantic getaway in Niagara Falls, when their lives permanently changed. After spotting something in the sky they initially thought to be a plane, the Hills stepped out the vehicle. This is when they were apparently abducted by aliens. Returning hours later, they reported the incident to the Air Force, who had no explanation. They then went on to have hypnotherapy to recall their experience through flashbacks and drawings. While Barney died in 1969, Betty lived until she was 85 and never stopped telling people about the aliens she met.
Shiny uniforms, and he described them as being, quote, somehow not human.
Yeah, that last one is pretty creepy, I know. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope to see you all in the next one, but until then, take care and goodbye.